What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Today we have a pretty big thinking outside of the box episode. You see in front of you 6 different things. I want to get these all in one video. Hopefully it doesn't take up a lot of time. If it does, then I might make it 2 parts. But yeah, that's the goal. One video. We'll see how that goes. You see there's several different things. Obviously, all this stuff I bought on clearance. I think the most expensive thing was this. This might have been the price I paid for that, $3.99. I buy these Playmation figures. You see on the back there's other in the line. I bought these all except for this one from, well, not all of them. I only have MODOK, Black Widow, and Vision. I bought them all from Five Below. I think I bought MODOK at Walmart years and years ago. But I bought Black Widow and Vision from Five Below for about $2.50. They were half off. And I used them for their parts. It's like I'm going to use this guy for his wings and his helmet. I used them for their parts. You see here is Vision. I took his head off. I haven't used his head yet, but I did take it off. Maybe down the line I'll use other parts of him, but it hasn't gotten to that for me yet. As for the Black Widow, I used her head on this Puma figure from the core line from Leonard. This figure's name is now Pantera. You see, I added some other stuff to her as well. These boots and these wrist blades. She had like a chain there, but it would not stay on, so I haven't figured that out. But this is Black Widow's head. Can't really tell, but that's that head. And I think that's pretty cool. So this guy, again, he's going to be used for his head and his wings at the very least. I took the perfect time not to have my box cutter. Yeah, I don't have my box cutter on me. Luckily this is like a twine. It's not difficult to free him. And he just has this twine. Lower my camera a bit. So yeah, he was the most expensive piece. Bought this from Savers for $4, which is decent. I've seen other pieces in the line. I've seen, I think, Hulkbuster. I've seen different Captain Americas, and I didn't budge on them. Oh, yeah, his wings are going to be great because they move already. So, I just got to figure out how to get them off. His torso might end up getting used, this upper buck. And I'm just going to use some water to break it off. Same thing with his head. Definitely going to use his head. His head might be a little bit bigger than a 3 3/4 inch figure. That makes sense. But if it doesn't work, it is what it is. He's really symmetrical. I like that. So that means his torso, this upper body, could be used for something else. These arms, I'm not really a fan because they don't have any, they don't do anything. They just go up. But from this part up could be useful. Maybe even this part, depending on what I want to do. But his legs to me aren't going to do any good. The base doesn't do anything for me, but these wings are magnificent, especially since they move. Obviously, just looking at the size difference. Oh, Rage is a bad example. Rage is a pretty big figure. But if you added them to a smaller figure, it would be overkill. But hey, if that's what you want to do, you can. If you just want to make somebody look really majestic with huge wings, you can. Next up is this Hey Arnold box. It's going to have a character inside, but I bought this because it's shaped like a TV. I figured this could be a TV and somebody. This is one of my last Kmart purchases before Kmart closed in my area a few weeks ago at the end of last month. It might have been earlier this month. But you see there's a sticker for $3.99. I think I got this for 60% off at that price. So that's good. Anytime you don't have to pay full price. I'm not a big fan of mystery things. So the likelihood of me buying this at full price would have been very slim, especially since I'm not the hugest Hey Arnold fan. I'll open it up and see what we got. We got Gerald. And now that I'm looking at Gerald's head could come off and be used on something. Man, that's kind of makes me wish I had the others, but yeah, this is cool. Gerald's head more than likely get butchered. I'm gonna get my full value out of this. It comes with a sticker. sticker as well. You can put that on the television. I might do that. I might not. I might just add a different picture there. I wish this wasn't here, this cartoony look. But maybe I could sand that off. Maybe even paint this a different color. We'll see. But that's cool that they give you this. Yeah, Gerald's head is going to come off. I'm sorry, I hit the camera. Next up, let's just go with this. This is another Savers buy. This is a game. This is bought this for $2. This is a stacking game, but I bought this just to have chairs. You know, just for my characters to have some chairs. Oops. Maybe find this for $1 at a dollar store. Like I said, I bought it for $2 at Savers. There are 10 chairs, so plenty of chairs for your toys to sit on. I'm not going to go into too many details. I'm just going to show you how they fit with characters, with toys. Here's a Star Trek figure. It's actually pretty small compared to some of the other 1/18 figures. He sits at it perfectly. Let's get Pantera in it. It's a little, so you got some room, so her legs might kick out, so she'd be more comfortable. You got this rose head on this Jen Erso buddy. Her legs, her knees don't bend. She's smaller too. I think she's smaller than the Star Trek figure. And let's do Rage. Rage is the biggest of these figures. So Rage has the most difficulty. It's not going to work for a bigger figure like him, but it does work for these three, which is good. Let me get these out of here. Well, let's do this next. This looks like also be a Savers purchase. Again, this is another dollar store purchase. You could just get it at the dollar for cheaper. But I like to grab these when I see them, wherever I see them at, because it's a generic, this is 2nd Avenue thrift store, actually not Savers. But it's just a generic soldier. You see it's really crappy molding and paint, but I like his, the stuff he comes with. Again, don't be surprised if you find these at a dollar store. I paid double that, obviously at $2 with $2. You can't really complain. You see there's a shield. This is one I already did some work to. Slightly different color, gray. This one has a little plastic on it, that's why it's a little shinier. But same shield. Fits in his hand. He can hold both if that's how he rolls. Again, these are some of the cheapest little soldiers in this 1/18 scale. Really cheaply made. You can, if you don't want to set your G.I. Joes on fire for a scene, you could do it with these guys. These guys are pretty useless, just background cannon fodder. But he comes with these cool accessories. And I was going to say, add some shucks, make it a little bit darker. Why can't I think of the word? It doesn't want to clip in perfectly. Add some shading to it, but this one's actually darker than the one I already had. And then, man, he's got a weapon. Battering ram, microphone. Release the hostage. And another generic soldier, like I said. Next up, more furniture. Did buy this from the dollar store. Again, I bought this before I bought the stacking game, but here's chairs. That's what you want to use them for. I don't care too much. I don't care at all for this. My kids can play with this. It's just a plastic doll. But you get a little table and chairs, and these chairs are roughly the same size, maybe a little bit taller. Just barely, if at all, taller. So, whoops, she's still gonna have some trouble sitting in it, but he doesn't, you know. So, only thing is, you might want to add some spray paint to these. give them a different color because they're bright pink. But other than that, it's good, you know. It's dollhouse. It says dollhouse furniture, but you know, give it some paint. It's a little bit short for her, which is weird. I guess she's bigger than that, but you know, you could still, you look past the height difference. It's not too much of it. Or if you put this on a platform, raise it a little bit. You got options, folks. You got options with these. Last but not least is this Jiggly Doos lounge set. Thought about buying these before. They weren't expensive, but then I thought against it. But now I bought it on clearance at Walmart. I bought 2 of these. Actually, I bought 4, but I gave 2 to my kids, or I will be giving 2 to my kids. They haven't received them yet. But this is by Jack Pacific. It's a couch, a fun little couch. I'm gonna see how it stacks up with the figures, obviously. But I don't remember how much I paid for these. I think I paid $1, $2, maybe as much as $3, but not much more than that. You see, it comes with a cup and some popcorn. Your figures are not going to be able to hold those if they're 3 3/4 inch figures. But, you know, they can still have them. Going back to the smaller figures, no problem. And there's that. There you can have a little date night. Got a drink and some popcorn, you know. And they're just sitting there, and it rocks. Obviously, it rocks so hard that she fell out. But it's not too bad. It's just the same thing with the other stuff. She actually sits in it pretty well. It's just the color. You get these bright, colorful kitty colors. But you can paint those, same thing. Or if you want these to be, this could be in someone's house who likes colorful furniture, you know. So you have options. That's what I'm trying to point out to you. You do have options. I'll be right back. So before I go, I just wanted to show you what this was, what it was capable of. Put it in my, now I can't think of the name of the brand of the house. But yeah, I put it in there, and there's a TV. You see Chekhov, and she doesn't have a name because it's not a real character, watching TV. And then you see Captain Kirk with some other customs of mine up here, just enjoying dessert. It's a smaller house, so yeah, the dessert table's upstairs, but it is what it is. I just figured I'd show you some of the possibilities. And we'll see how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe. Let all your homies know where they can find me. B.O.B. That's right here at Bob's Hollyworld. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.